Alright, so we're on the loft. Guess it's about 1 or 1:30 in the afternoon. Everybody's about ready to be fed, I think, because the food's pretty low. And so here it is. You guys aren't eating your lentils. I swear that they're the same, even though they're not green. Excuse me. I just sort of fill up the bowl when I feed. Inside I did more portion control. So my low exercise birds, didn't get fat. But like yeah. I'm gonna have to dump that out. That's gross. Yeah, water bowl's getting poop in it. I will clean that out when I'm done. In here. Hi! Hi! So, I'm once again trying new camera settings. I appreciate the commenter who told me that they didn't really notice much of a difference in terms of quality with the 60 frames per second, and I had to agree. In fact, when I had it full screen, that was mean. That was mean. When I had it full screen, now you're gonna get punished. When I had it full screen on my computer, I was getting some screen tearing. So now I'm back to 30 frames per second, but the resolution has been bumped up a little bit. So hopefully everything will be just a little bit crisper and stand up to YouTube's compression a little bit more, because that's the biggest problem, I think. Like, I was filming in full HD. It's just hi little baby, look at all these feathers. Hi. I was filming in full HD, but YouTube compresses things. And hi, look at your head. Look at your head. Hi. Yes, hello. Hello. Oh, you're squeaky now. Make little squeaks instead of just peeps. So yeah, this isn't 4K, but it's called like quad full HD, which is a quad HD or something. HD is just 720p, so this is like 4 times that. So it's above 1080p, but it's not 4K. 4K would I have the ability to film in 4K with this phone, but hi. But the file size would be terrible, and so would the processing time. That would be just absolutely not worth the amount of work and waiting, and the horrible spending like an hour waiting for my video to just export from the web program I use to edit, and then having to process it on YouTube. So whole combination. Are you asking for food from your sibling? Who are you? I need to think for a second. That's right leg is Plum. So you're Banana. Hi, Banana. Hi, Banana. Hi. You guys are always sort of in the same configuration. Look at all these feathers coming in. They were barely here yesterday. They were barely here yesterday. Look at you. You are so cute. Oh, you are so cute. Yes. You have food. You have food, little squeaker. Starting to do the little honky noises. Little honky noises. Hi, Plum. Oh, you got poop? Our butt went way up in the air. Hi. Hi. Yeah, so cute. We are a little less easily stimulated, but we are peeping. Hi. Look at the little body. Look at the little body. Yeah, the parents obviously seem to think that, must be cloud on me, that the babies can be left alone for a certain amount of time now. Because the parents have been off the nest for a bit. Maybe they were just waiting for me to come feed them, but they're hey, you got anything in there? Huh? You got anything in there? Your crop's pretty empty right now. I don't think we've had a feeding in a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not really great at telling how full crops are yet, because I just don't have a lot of practice, really. I usually ask my mom to feel. She's better at telling. This little baby. Look at his little beak. Look at his little beak. Little beak. Oh, you're just getting so big so fast. Look at all those little pin feathers coming in. Look at them all. These were barely there yesterday. Hi, Newt. Hi, I'm playing with your babies. Yes, I'm playing with your babies. He's just watching me put my hand in there. Look at these little babies. He actually doesn't seem too concerned. Oh, little babies. Oh, they're so peepy. So peepy. Look at this little baby. I bet we're a little hungry right now. We seem to be asking for food. We are so hot. You're so hot. You want to go in there? You want to feed them? You say hi to me? Hmm? You say hi? Hmm? Hmm? Oh, we're so wiggly. Who's in front now? Hmm? Who's in front? Let me leave this little wing. It's you'd think I'd be better at remembering just two different pieces of information, like who's who's banded on what foot. I have to keep remembering the picture we took. Yeah, okay, this is Plum. Look at the babies. Look at the babies. Oh, your little head is so wrinkly. So wrinkly. You are putting up with this shockingly well. He can see my arm just right in the nest. He must be feeling a little less absolutely defensive about his babies. Are you just are you relaxing a little bit? You not so worried about them? We're the pin feathers here are starting to open up a little bit, so we're getting some down. Yeah, I imagine the babies are pretty itchy at this stage, because all these little things right here, these are all going to open up eventually into feathers, like down here. Hi. Oh, little honker. Oh, little honker. You want to go in there? Huh? Remove my hand so you're not disturbed. It's probably taco on my head. Hi. Are those yours? It was taco. Are those yours? It's also a little warmer today, so maybe we don't feel like we need to sit on the babies. Babies are so hot by themselves. There's Cloud doing his nest duty. almost getting the sense that Newt's like, you know, these babies are really active. Yeah, they want a lot from me. You want to feed that baby? I bet they're getting a good quantity of seed now. Hi, Taco. Oh, look how active they are to get to Daddy. He may be flicking his wing at Taco because she's on my shoulder, so she's level with his nest. Oh, the little honks. Sound like squeaky toys. Oh yeah, that's what I expect, is both babies going at once. That's about the behavior I remember. So some good news on the Lucerne front. So the bird I've been sort of on the wait list for is Hyacinth from Malefac's Loft. I didn't want to name drop them without their permission, so I've just been vague so far. But they told me today that the fault that Hyacinth had displayed, which was a curled forward back toe, it fixed itself overnight, so it probably isn't anything to worry about. So if he doesn't have this as a recurring problem, he's gonna come home with me at some point. I assume sometime around May, just sort of judging by his birth date and when he's gonna be old enough to ship. And I'm just gonna be swimming in birds for a while, because let's see, I think when are these babies are not gonna reach 8 weeks until does May 25th sound right? I feel like it's the 25th of something, but I feel like it can't be April. So they were born in almost the last day of what was that? Somebody just dropped from this, like, from up above near Taco. I don't know what it was. So I should probably have Hyacinth sometime around the time that these babies are almost ready to go home. So I'm gonna have these fine little babies, and hopefully a second clutch will be in progress by that point. So I'm gonna have, don't peck at my foot. I'm gonna have just like a whole mess of babies. Oh, stop it! To deal with. Poor Hyacinth. He's gonna have to be in the room where I'm gonna be taking the babies for socialization time. But I can't let him interact with them until he's been quarantined for 2 weeks. So I'm probably gonna feel a little bad, because he's gonna see me interacting with babies, and he's gonna want to come over probably, or at least have out time while they're out, and I really just can't let them come into too much contact, even though I know that Melifex is great with producing healthy, disease-free birds. So like it's just like a general caution. Like you should always quarantine birds, even if you know exactly who you're getting them from, and what they should. Oh my God, Tucker, your feet are so ticklish. Stop. Stop. All right, thank you. So yeah, like I know one of the breeders on one of the servers, they feel bad when they get birds from like a friend or someone they know, and they quarantine for like a full month. But you know, it's just protocol. Like, you know, you just do it just in case. You never know. You know, a lot of things pigeons can carry can be subclinical, which means they are not expressing their problems. So if you don't want to accidentally spread something to the rest of your birds, it's just the safest thing. Plus, it'll give me a chance to give Hyacinth. I don't think that'll be his permanent name. I'm kind of thinking maybe like Hemlock. I think that's a name I really like. I thought about using it for the babies, but I was like, I kind of want that for like a my bird name. He's talking on my shoulder, so he's twitching again. Yeah, I'll have the chance to, that is not yours. So I'll have the chance to give him his first round of vaccines before I let him out here and have to, you know, grab him again to give him his second shot. Everyone else is gonna get boosters. Actually I misremembered, and I thought we had managed to get the Lucernes, the paratyphoid vaccine before you know, this year, but my mom reminded me, or rather corrected me, that we only had a chance to give the tipplers the paratyphoid vaccine because you know, the instructions on the vial say that you're really supposed to get rid of the vial once you've started to use it. So we pre-filled syringes for the tipplers, and when we got the PMV vaccine, we pre-filled the syringes as well for, you know, everyone we currently had, which had, you know, increased to the tipplers at that point. And so we just didn't manage to get the Lucernes, their paratyphoid vaccine. So we're gonna do that this time. Once there's a sapphire seed on Plum's back. There's a couple. So, you know, the tipplers are gonna get a booster of both the PMV and the paratyphoid. The current Lucernes are gonna get a booster of PMV and the first vaccine of paratyphoid. Both of these are 2 shots, by the way. They are a couple weeks apart. You need to have 2 shots to have maximum efficiency. If you don't put in 2 doses, there's no really guarantee that the vaccine's sort of taken hold. And Hemlock / Hyacinth will get the PMV and the paratyphoid when he arrives. We'll either pre-fill syringes for the hen that I'm also waiting for out of Malefix's loft, which may be a while considering there is only 1 pair left in that loft that are not related to any of the birds in here or on their way, because Newt's related to Malefic's original line with Charaway and Gylfie. I think that's how you say that. I've never actually heard the name said, so if I'm absolutely butchering it, Morgan, I'm sorry. You know, so Newt's parents are Myrtle and Otis. Myrtle's from Charaway and Gylfie, and Otis is from a barless gold collar, which came in with, I believe, Affine. And this lovely lady who just hopped into frame, she was born of Laurel and Soren, and that sort of that makes up most of the genetic capacity of that loft at this point. These two have sort of the biggest genetic capacity of the original, or recent loft, until Malefic's brought in the white Lucernes and the shield wing Lucernes. So I'm gonna need a hen out of the shield wing Lucernes, because my goal is to be able to produce pairs for people every once in a while when it's feasible, and I get a male and a female at the same time. But if I want to produce pairs, for spreading the breed, and the friendly part of the breed, not the show part of the breed, like these birds aren't standard. They just aren't. They've got the red eyes, and he's got the little bit too fluffy feet, and he's just not the right shape. Maybe even our heads aren't quite standard. I'm trying to decide who's more standard. Probably Storm. Though I'm just not I'm not great at that. I'm not great at deciding that. So she's gonna eat a sunflower seed off Plum's back. I wanna give out the best genetic capacity that I can. I don't wanna start out somebody's line with a slight inbreeding if I can help it. While I've previously said, and still stand by, the fact that inbreeding is not a huge deal in pigeons. It's like, why start a line with inbreeding if you don't have to? So thus the waiting for the unrelated hen to be born. I'm sure that Malefic's may want to keep a hen or two before one is ready for my loft, but that's fine. I've been very clear that I'm willing to wait for a hen, especially the right hen, in terms of temperament, to become available. I think it's important to work on your own program before you send out babies to other people. I don't really have the space for a program. Maybe if I didn't have the tipplers, I would have like a selective program, but with only 2 pairs of Lucernes, it's just it's not super feasible. So I'm just trying to start with the friendliest stock possible and do the most socialization and acclimatization that I possibly can with the babies to set them up for their new homes. Yeah, I can't do the selection process over time. that you know, other people can do. I know I recently talked about my more long-term plans in terms of the Lucernes. When it comes to that point, I will certainly be trying to keep, you know, the best of what comes out of Storm and Newt versus Hemlock/Hyacinth versus his wife, whoever she ends up being. What are you doing, Storm? What are you thinking about? And then, you know, breeding from that pair and trying to keep their friendly genes going. What? Guess I was in her way. But now I can play with the babies again. I love babies. Oh, now their crops are full. Oh yeah, that's what you want to feel. Squishy baby. Oh, squishy baby. Now we kind of sleepy because we've gotten some food into us. Still peeping though. Are you itchy? Are you itchy? Is this basically how these feathers work is as the shafts grow, the ends start to split a little bit and reveal the feather inside. You know, you can sort of stroke the pins a little bit and sort of, you know, assist the itchiness that they're probably feeling, because they just look itchy at some point. Like they start to preen pretty frequently, and I think they just they could use a little help with the feathers. I'm gonna pick this seed off you because it's it's like stuffing your skin. Come here. Taco's like in the crook of my arm, so it's like hard for me to see what I'm doing. There's a seed in here. Let me get that. There we go. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, once the feathers start to open, they start to look like that. You can see that the shaft is where they the shaft starts to like get like peeled off almost. It kind of like I wouldn't say shatters, but it's brittle. It comes off in pieces. I would help my adults during their molts, but you know, they're not birds who like to be touched by me because I'm not their mate. So I gotta let them do it by themselves. Yeah, baby. Let's practice spreading your wing out a little bit. Let's start early. Give me that wing. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. They don't like it, but you know, it's part of the wellness check. Come here, give me that wing. Oh yeah, it's a nice wing. All right, there you go. Touch your little feet. Touch your little feet. Let me touch your little feet. Touch, touch, touch. Start getting them used to some sensations that they may not be naturally sort of prepared for. Look at this funny little line down banana. Look at this funny little line. Oh, you're so wiggly. I can't wait till you get your little peeps. I can't wait to play with them. Oh, you're gonna poop, aren't you? Yep. You're welcome for that beautiful view Baby poop. I'm looking around and looking for like green poops from the safflower seeds yesterday. But honestly, I'm not seeing much. Maybe they're getting used to it. To the more high fat occasional treat. Well, I guess I'll do head time for a little bit because Taco's been hanging out so patiently. I hope she'll let me sit because it's easier to do head time when I'm sitting. Alright. Nosy? Are you nosy? Are you nosy? You better stay away from my toes. You are much more welcome to investigate my fingers than my toes. What you doing? Hmm? Just taking a look. Sometimes I kind of wish that this greenery right here wasn't necessarily there, because then they could look out and see more. But on the other hand, you know, if there's a fox going through the yard, I don't really want them to have to see that and be frightened. Because we definitely do have foxes that live around here. We see them in our yard from time to time. And can't imagine a pigeon is gonna look at a fox and think it's a friend. Where are you going? Hmm? Everywhere you go fast. You're not a relaxed bird. Guess we're on about day 8 for the babies. The parents obviously are feeling a little less inclined to have to sit on them all the time. It is a warmer day, so I'm not at all concerned about the babies catching chill. And honestly, pretty soon it's gonna start to be take the baby out for little field trips time. Have to check my timeline on that for when the babies can be taken from the nest and not just not be harmed by it. Why you move so fast? Hmm? You're like a bird in fast motion. You're just very energetic. Just have a lot of thoughts. Hmm? I had to wait for my my phone to reach full charge before I came out here, because filming in a greater resolution or frames per second really eats up the battery. Like yesterday, I think I came out here with like 80% battery or something, and when I went inside after an hour and a half or something of filming, maybe more, the phone was at like 19%, and I was like, oh geez. Okay. Hey, thanks for cleaning up over there. Thanks. I like it when you guys neaten up a little bit. Look at that chicken. Look at that chicken. They're all jazzed up today. Hi. Hello. Hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? You come up? Huh? You come up? Well, very excited for the possibility of bringing home a Lucerne, especially because I know I won't get a hen right away, so I'm probably gonna get a birdie husband for a while. I'm very excited to get to experience the you know, the biggest bond with a bird that you can probably have. I'm very happy, of course, with you know, the relationships I have currently in here. Otherwise, you know, I wouldn't keep them like this. But you know, it's been nice to try something new for a while. Certainly not going to be permanent. He's going to get a more appropriate wife eventually. Look, everyone's so jazzed up. Everyone's trembling. I don't think it's fear. No one's inside doing the tall bird thing. Hi, you coming up? Hi. You see my fingers? He's trembling again. I think part of it might just be hi. Part of it might be I gave them their favorite seed yesterday, and they love it so much. They're always excited to see if I've brought it again. I can just feel a newt vibrating gently on my leg. Taco is on my chest, and she's of course pecking at the screen when she has the opportunity. Can you see my finger? I haven't added it to the, you know, the official list yet, but I've decided that part of the socialization for the babies is gonna be introducing them to mirrors, because saw someone on one of the servers, they showed their bird a mirror, and the bird was scared of it, scared of the reflection. So I'd like to get that out of the way early for especially house birds, which might be exposed to a mirror at some point. It's like it's weird because, like, I have these birds in a loft, but I have had birds inside too, obviously, and you know, I gotta like remember and think about, like, all the different things a pigeon might come into contact with, that, like, if it's born in a loft, it just, oh god, that's my hand. She's on my phone hand. That it just might not you know, recognize and be spooked by. Taco is making this very hard. I guess I'll switch to the other mode. Taco is beginning to know what I'm gonna do ahead of time, because she just leaves. Do you not like being on camera? I try to switch modes, and then she's like, see ya. Let's get a little more baby time in, and I'll bring my stool in so I don't have to sit in the sun. See, I'm setting this down. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's okay. I haven't been in the sun much. It's like it's been winter till recently, so you know, I am definitely gonna tan a little bit this summer, considering how much time I'm gonna be out here. But I prefer to you know, not be burned if I can help it. You want to say hi, Cloud? Cloud nodded at me a little bit. It's okay. I just want to say hi. Yeah, he's gotta like relax into saying hi to me. His highs have always been pretty rough anyway. But as you can see, his like posture is not necessarily very defensive. He's flicking his wing, which could be interpreted as defensive, but his hackles are down, and you know, he's pecking me, but it's not like it's not vicious for him. He's also sticking his beak in between my fingers, which is like a comfort thing, I think. I think they just like to do it, and yeah. I think he's just like kind of confused about my role in his life sometimes, because you know, he does tread my hand, and you know, I can get pretty far into his nest without him being upset. And this isn't what Taco does. Taco grabs my skin and twists. Which is quite painful. She's the worst in the loft in terms of biting me to defend the nest. I think because she's so confident with me, she's willing to just really punish me for doing wrong in her eyes. Look at that dark beak. You got some darkening modifier in there, don't you? I nod my hand. I nod my hand. You have strange love. Alright, I'm taking my hand away. It's leaving. It's leaving. Oh, he's what, you wanna you can see it here if you want. See, I wouldn't consider this aggressive, honestly. He's being pretty gentle now, and I'm touching him. He's mostly beaking me, which doesn't really hurt. Am I closer to mate status than I used to be? Again, I think he's a little confused about where I stand in his life. I'm taking my hand away now. It's shaky. Get back in your nest. This is okay. Very close. Oh, I'm tired. Alright. Whenever I'm in here, I have to I've got to look down and make sure I'm not going to step on a bird. So I did manage to get in here to clean yesterday, but obviously someone roosts in here because there's poop in it again. I basically actually switched this one. This is the one that was in here, but I took both the tray and the clay bowl out to dump it in the compost. Because you know, pigeon poop is the best fertilizer there is. So it's not really a big deal to put it in the compost. That was so fast. You were so jazzy. I'm not sure if I should be putting the grit in the compost. Because I imagine that there's salt in there now. So, don't know. I should probably warn my parents that some grit has gotten in there, because I don't want them spreading salt on the plants they like. Oh, we are pushy babies now. I should clean this up a little bit. Look at all these baby poops. Should do a quick little scraping or something. I don't know what tool I have that would fit in here. And I can move the nest, I guess. But we're not gonna like that. Taco, can I sit? Being out here more often, it's more motivating and also easier to just do little tiny cleans when necessary. Oh, I can't wait until they are a little more recognizable, except for their you know, fans. Because look at all that seed in there. Oh my god, you can see it moving. Because having to tell by leg band is like trying to get my brain to remember something that I'm not great at remembering every time. Is there any like discerning differences? So am I inspecting your babies? Just keeping an eye on me, but she's honestly pretty relaxed for how close I am. Okay, alright. I need to... Banana. Left leg. Okay. So, I think that's banana. Yeah. Banana's the bigger one, but not by much at this point. Honestly, I think banana has probably been the bigger one since day one, but it's a very small difference. Though I think we are a little further along in feather development. And certainly when I banded the babies, Plum was obviously a little bit smaller because you know, Plum's band came off, but Banana's did not. You a little hot? She's doing her a throat flutter a little bit every now and then. But panting isn't honestly by itself too concerning of a problem. What's all this? What's this tongue nonsense? It's, I mean, you know, birds can't sweat, so you know, a panting person is you know, had some exertion, is you know, is somebody stepped on me. It's not cool. Is you know, not incredibly relaxed, but you know, a panting bird, you know, it's the only way they have to cool down besides drinking some water or you know, just he sees his wife. You see your wife? Or, you know, finding some water to bathe in. So as they get used to the heat over the summer, she's doing it now, see? Some panting is gonna happen. It's really it's not very hot in here, so I'm not concerned about her her overall health. We're doing preening because we're itchy. We're itchy. So yeah, a little some panting is absolutely natural. It was just when I came in here that one day and like everybody on the nest was panting pretty hard that I realized I needed to clean, cover up the roof. The blanket has been like somewhat disturbed because we didn't put all the clips on. So it's gonna have to be adjusted a little bit before it gets real hot. But you know, it's better than nothing what we have going right now. It's definitely cooler in here than it is out in the aviary. Oh, it's just so hard to film anybody but the little babies. She's looking through her nest for seed, I think. Which, if you ask me, is pretty gross. There's a lot of baby poop in there. Plum says, "Mother? Mother?" Honk, honk. Oh my god, it's adorable. So I imagine soon I'm gonna have an absolutely wild amount of video because I'm gonna start doing baby socialization time, but also I don't want to just stop spending time out here with the adults, especially because I feel like they do get something out of hanging out with me. It's not just it's not like I have a bunch of birds that don't like me or are afraid of me. They're all relatively interested in look at that beak. Banana's beak is coming through. They're all fairly interested in seeing what I'm doing and hanging out. So I wouldn't want to just grab the babies and run. So there's gonna be a lot of pigeon time in my life. And my free time, I am trying to cobble together with my no coding knowledge a app on a system that requires very little code. Like most of the code is for style or for specific functions, and there's a lot of documentation on how to work that. But basically, I'm trying to cobble together an app that I can use to track everything I want to track in terms of breeding. There are a couple like bird manager apps on the Google Play Store, but none of them do everything I want them to, or they're somewhat frustrating to use, or they're made for racers and not like breeders. So it's just it's like just pedigree and like race times. It's like not like tracking genetics and notes and pairs and incubation times and whatnot. Plus I like I have like a three app system where I have the app that holds my birds' information, like their band numbers and who they're paired with, and their taco, and their current clutch. I think it marks descendants too, but I haven't gotten to the point where the birds are marked that way. Though I think I can now because the babies have been banded, so they're technically I think, considered birds now under the system instead of eggs for some reason. So I also I use a calendar that I paid for because I wanted like an extreme amount of color and event customization to mark each pair's like eggs and you know, candle time and how old they are, when they reach 4 weeks, when they reach 8 weeks. So like the tipplers have their own egg color, the Lucerne pair has their own egg color. They've both got a color for an alternate clutch. So like once these babies are old enough that Storm and Newt are gonna try again with another clutch, that will be marked as an alternate clutch. Okay, I guess I can't use this hand. So you know, they have an alternate clutch, the tipplers have an alternate clutch. I've got you know, somewhat grizzly. I'm gonna sit because I'm shaking. I've got a mark for a death. I think I might have a banding day mark. You wanna come up? I've got marks for just a whole bunch of events, and I still need to add at least 3 or 4 more for when the Lucerne and the second Lucerne pair gets here and starts to breed. So and then I've got like a spreadsheet which I've marked all the mature birds on and what I know about their genetics, plus their band numbers and you know, date of birth, and I'm also tracking how many eggs they hatch successfully, how many peeps they raise to 8 weeks successfully, just a bunch of statistics like that. So I want to be able to have something like that to track things, and I'm sure that like, you know, other breeders could use it. So I'm not planning on putting any paywalls on it or anything. If I could manage to figure out how to do all of it. I actually I asked the Reddit community like what a good app builder was, and everyone was basically like, none of them. But some kid from Greece who's like 16 or something, he actually offered to build one for me. So if I can't do it myself, he's working on it with real code. And over time we may get something that works as I would like it to. But you know, in the meantime, I'm gonna work on my own thing, just in case I can make it work. And hopefully distribute it to anybody who wants to use it without any problems. The issue with most of the like no coding app builders is that they require a subscription fee to publish and keep running, even if you you know, just want to make one app and like keep it offline. Like, I don't want to, I don't need a social media app, you know? I just want a native app that, me and, any other pigeon breeders who want to use it can use without, you know, worrying about, paywalls or connecting to the internet or, any of that nonsense. I just want something simple that's, I guess, relatively complicated. But you know, it's, all these app builders are made for, like, enterprises or big businesses. And, if they have a one-time license fee, it's something crazy, like thousands of dollars. Which, sorry, just not doing that. So the current program I'm using is, it's open source, I think, and, they don't require you to put it on a server, which is, a big plus for me, so, I'm hoping I can make that work, and, sort of add something useful to the hobby, because I know some people just have, like, a lot of birds to keep track of, and I only have 4 birds to keep track of, but I really do want to keep track of what's going on with them. So stayed up till like 2:20 last night on my computer trying to find a way to get this program to accept new fonts. So, you know, it's gonna be a bit. But, I am, somewhat invested in, being able to, create it, if I can. A little hot? I bet those babies make you hot. I bet they're hot as hell. You're covered in feathers and they are not. I feel like she's like, I don't need to sit on these babies because it's warm, but I can't just leave them. Guess I'll try to do head time before I head back in, because I'm getting hungry. Hopefully Taco won't just leave. So if this is the end of the Loft video, thank you for watching. If it's not, you know, surprise. Alright, well, I thought before I would go I would catch Daddy on the nest. This is gonna be a very short section because I'm starving and I need to clean their water. Out of curiosity, I am gonna stick my finger in there and see how reactive he is. What's going on? He's really reactive. Never mind. Never mind. He's still protective daddy. It's gonna be really annoying when I gotta take him on field trips. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. This is the real end of the video this time. For real. For real. I'm hungry. Alright. Thanks, guys.